All right, hello everybody, and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, where we are back in Sim Update 5's beta to test things out. We'll kind of dive into the Eurocopter. We'll see some changes in career mode to see how it's doing with flight levels, depending on the plane we're flying, and things like that. So, I just realized, I think the audio probably isn't... yeah, that's through the wrong thing there. Very good. There we go. We're good now. But over is having a fantastic Tuesday. Hopefully the week's going well. And yeah, we'll start off with the Eurocopter. Why not? Let's mess with it. Because I've been seeing things about, things have changed with it and everything, and I can't find any documentation about it. But it does feel like it flies better, which is great. So I've been messing with it a lot lately. And it is much better. Let's go with this one. This one looks nice. Oh yeah, that's great. That's excellent. Hello, Monorific, GTR, and Simon. Hello, hello, everybody. Hopefully you're having a great Tuesday. And you know what? I'm gonna go to my testing ground over here. And go from that. As always, appreciate everybody finding the beta update videos informative. Always great to see that. The biggest thing for me is getting rid of that stupid auto-flying crap when you're using that virtual cursor. It is just... oh my goodness. It's been so nice not having the plane or helicopter freaking out. I guess it would help if I plugged in my controller here. But yeah, no longer having to deal with the cursor breaking through autopilot, making everything just, I don't know. It was horrendous. I'm glad it's finally gone. Never found it useful in the slightest, so. So hopefully the stream, I don't know. It still isn't like streaming on PC. It might be a little bit lower frames, I can guarantee you I'm not seeing that. I don't know what it is, but hopefully it doesn't do the weird shadow monster again. Because I realized throughout the Sim Update 5 beta, normally I was always in medium settings. I can go all the way up into the... well, I don't know why I made everything medium there, but... I can put everything up to ultra if I really wanted to. I don't really notice that much of a difference between ultra and high. So pretty much everything is set to high, and it runs like nobody's business. It is awesome. I'll just put this back up to high as well. So if people tell you there's no performance improvements with the beta, they're wrong. I can just tell you that right now. If I'm running a 3060 Ti RTX with high ultra settings on Flight Sim, there's definitely been massive performance improvements. Do I want to start this thing? No, I don't. I'm good. Still have horrendous... this nonsense. I still wish that would get rid of. So that hasn't changed, but I'll let you just listen to the startup, and we'll go from that. All right, perfect. Let's go ahead and clear this out here. And away we go. But yeah, trimming this thing out is just so much, because the little bit of comparison testing I did is currently the Eurocopter is just very, very twitchy. No matter if you're doing things really light, it would go just haywire. Be that with trimming out the helicopter or just overall basic flying controls over the helicopter. So all I know is it's much better. I need to look at this here, because I might switch over to streaming PC stuff directly from the PC. Because I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know what the capture card's doing. Sometimes I very much dislike Elgato. Because from my perspective, it is nice and smooth. I'm hoping it's not too framey on the stream. I don't know why it is, but I gotta figure that out still. But hello, Sush, welcome, and Toby, welcome as well, and Ben, how's SU5? Hope you're enjoying it. It's fantastic, as it has been since the middle of February. Let's take bets on how many times people asked him when SU5 comes to PS5 during the stream. I'm guessing under 100. I'm hoping 0 times, because I got no new information for you, unfortunately. Alright, let's trim it out here. Maybe lower down the power as well. It's a little too... There we go. There we go. Beautiful. I like this livery on here. It is actually really nice. Because honestly, I didn't really fly the Eurocopter much. I flew it a bit when it first came out. Did the Neuschwanstein helicopter evac mission thing. And then that was pretty much it. So... But I did I think an hour-long flight with this thing, just kind of letting trim... You know, putting in some inputs, of course. It wasn't just flying, and then I didn't have to do any inputs after that. But it's really nice. Hey, Pilot, hello, hello. New Innie Builds TriStar looks pretty good. Nice. Very nice. If you end up getting it, hopefully you enjoy. Because I highly doubt it'll support career mode, so it's not something that... I mean, it looks cool, but... I'm not going to get a large-priced aircraft only for free flight anymore. Those days are done, just like the Grand Caravan that I guess came out today from... Black Square? Is it Black Square? Either way, the professional Grand Caravan from them. It's like, you know, I'm not going to spend $50 for another Grand Caravan, no matter how much more in-depth the aircraft is, because honestly, the Grand Caravan is so much better now with the new flight model in SU5's beta anyways, so... Not concerned about it either, but hey, if you end up buying it, hopefully you enjoy it and have a blast with it. But yeah, from now on, if it's over $50 or something like that and doesn't support career mode, I'm just not going to bother with it. But back to the Eurocopter, there were people were saying things changed. Again, there's no documentation of anything really. I mean, it's not like the Bell 407 where it's a new developer working on it. I don't think the models changed. I know the flight dynamics have changed because it's a lot more enjoyable to fly and control than it was before. There's still some instances where it feels like it's too twitchy, but it's better than it was before, which gives you kind of an idea of what it is currently in Sim Update 4 compared to some of the changes here. So, I mean, there's still some work to do with it, but like I was saying, it is way more enjoyable to actually fly this thing now compared to what we've been used to. Has anyone tried the Aerosoft 4 engine plane? The Pro version, is it any good? Oh, the A340? I do have the PlayStation 5 Pro. Oh, you mean just in general? Like right now we're not on the Pro. I mean, they don't even have PS5 Pro enhancements on the sim yet. Which again is what I'm really kind of hoping for, is the reason why there's such a delay between the betas starting. I'd love to see that type of stuff come into Sim Update 5 to really take full advantage of the platform they're on. But I mean, again, there's just nothing, there's no really substantial information as to any of that happening or in the works or anything like that. I mean, we've been kind of in the dark so far. I mean, there's only been a couple posts about the beta on PlayStation, just very vague, you know, it's being worked on and that's it. So, I mean, hopefully when that does release, we'll finally get some, obviously, more details about that. I'd love to see those types of functionalities on the Pro be utilized, but I have no concrete information about it. So all I can do is hope that we get the PS5 Pro enhancements for sure. You are welcome, TC. Because, yeah, I don't want to say the same things I said in the last stream. It's just... I'll just say this. Not everything needs to be part of a sim update. There's other things that need to be fixed on its own. That, you know, it's just... You know. You know what I mean. It's just, I really hope they change that and go and do smaller updates. Because, you know, the avionics systems are always freaking out on the PlayStation side. The XB1 has no audio. Stuff like that. That stuff needs to just be fixed as soon as possible with a hot fix as opposed to waiting months for it. And then I do hope that they do support those, you know, the PSSR stuff and Pro Enhance the sim. That would be awesome. Didn't realize the price. Definitely not worth it if not for career. Yeah, I mean, it's just... I'm very picky about that stuff now. It's like, it could be a fantastic plane, sure, but I'm not going to buy it just to fly around like this. It's just... I'm just done with that. I did that forever in 2020, and not doing that again. Because the only time I do these types of flights in free flight is on stream, and when I'm in a beta and I'm just testing things out and messing with stuff. In the regular public version of the sim, I'm always in career mode. And after spending $54 on that absolute piece of junk DC-9, I'm just kind of over buying stuff that's really highly priced. So If it's over, probably, I'd say $40. If it's below 40 and it doesn't support career mode, maybe if it's something I really want, I'll grab it. But if it's over that price and doesn't support career mode, it's an immediate, I don't care, I'm not going to buy it, I'm not going to fly it, and that's that. You know, it's just... Because the other side of it, too, is it just kind of gets to a point where if you buy a certain amount of planes, you're kind of just done buying planes. Because it's like, you know what, I have so many of them now, I don't need 8 million different planes in my hangar. Because then it just gets to a point where it's like, okay, am I really going to fly half of the things I bought? Like, why am I even buying these things? You know? So, I mean, things like, I know Coronado is releasing their very highly rated older King Air. They're bringing a new version to 2024, which is going to support career mode. And they're normally priced around the $20, $25 mark. So stuff like that, I'm all about grabbing and adding to the collection because I know I'm going to use it a ton in whatever. It'll probably be private VIP flights, maybe some cargo with it, who knows. But, you know, stuff like that, that's where it makes me excited to buy an add-on now, if that makes sense. And Graham, hello, hello. Oh, TC, look at this. Oh, it was the biggest. I mean, I've never understood why that thing existed anyways. If the player has their aircraft set up, why does anything need a takeover? I mean, if the plane is barreling down to the ground, why would the player go into cursor mode? Like, it never made any sense, and it was never helpful in the thousands of hours I've played this sim with gamepad. So now that we've finally gotten to the point where cursor mode no longer interferes with your plane or helicopter, it's magical. It really, like, that was my biggest pet peeve about this sim. Especially in career mode, you're having a great flight. It's like, I'm going to go check the EFB really quick. Just want to see what's going on. Oh, great, the helicopter's doing a backflip. The passenger's freaking out. My score is dipping because of... You know, like, it's just... That was absolutely frustrating. And those days are gone. It no longer interferes with anything. Probably my favorite change in Sim Update 5. I can just tell you that right now. Absolutely excellent. I've been having a new bug not letting you acknowledge IFR clearance. I mean, honestly, that's not something I've seen in a long time. I mean, I've done a lot of career mode, of course. I mean, it might be something specific to a plane. Because everything I've flown on Sim Update 4, I haven't run into it anymore. I mean, that was a huge issue before. I'm sure there's some outlying issues. But with Sim Update 5 as well, I'm not seeing it either. Because there's going to be a lot of improvements with the whole thing with career mode anyways, regarding ATC and the flow of things. So hopefully whatever you're flying will not have that issue anymore as well in Sim Update 5. Because it's been a lot better. We're going to go through that as well here, because I want to see some of the changes they've made regarding altitudes and everything. Because that is one thing that is a major issue still on SU4, is the fact that if you go into career mode, you're flying a Grand Caravan or a Cessna 172, something small, not climbing to 40,000 feet, the mission's still like, hey, you know what? We're going to give you a cruise altitude for 42,000 feet in your Cessna 172. Apparently some more fixes have happened in this latest beta build, which is why I want to test that out as well. We're just starting off with the Eurocopter just to kind of show you the new flight model. At least I'm assuming it's a new one. It feels a lot better than it does currently in Sim Update 4. So I think some changes have definitely happened here. Pilot, we are over in New Mexico today. Ben, about the A340. I mean, I don't have any personal experience with the Aerosoft one, so I can't really give an answer on my thoughts on it. But if you end up getting it, hopefully you enjoy it. And it was TC. Can't fly helicopters in this sim to save my life. I highly recommend here. Go to settings, go to assistances, and turn on these 3 assists. The assisted cyclic, tail rotor, and collective. Makes it miles better. I mean, if you don't have a full-on setup for it, I don't find it personally enjoyable without the assists. So turn those 3 on, and then just practice with that. You'll have a much better experience. At least I think so. And unfortunately, no. Still no heavy or super heavy cargo. It's looking like if it does release, it'll release to the public. I don't really I mean, I get it. They don't want people joining the beta just to play the new stuff early. But on the other side of it, I'd still like to test it out, see what's going on, instead of just releasing it and then all of a sudden it's a fully bugged thing. People are going to be annoyed by that because it's like, okay, we waited all this time for it, and now it's a buggy mess. You know, it's just... I really hope that's not why it's in the beta, is because they don't want people just joining because they want to just play the new stuff already. I'd much rather have the ability to test this stuff before it goes public, before it just becomes yet another mess, you know, is the way I look at it. Oh, that cursor mode also happens on PC. It absolutely happens, especially with third-party add-ons. It really freaked things out there when you use the virtual cursor when flying with a gamepad. Because I think I'm assuming you probably have like flight sticks or something like that. I think that's why you didn't experience it, because there's another input. But if you're just flying only with the controller, it would happen on every platform. But regardless, it was horrendous. I'm not sure why it took so long to get rid of it. I was complaining about that since day one because it ruined every single time. Like I'm not sure why that even went through and was something like, yep, we need this in the sim, because it just, not once did it ever feel like a feature that was useful to anything. Not once. I'm not sure if the audio changed. I think it's still the same, because I know people didn't like the audio of the C-135. I'm not familiar with it myself, so I'm not going to give any feedback on that. But funny enough, it's become one of my favorite helicopters in the sim. It's very just, I don't know, there's something about it that's so enjoyable now. You're welcome, Ben. Looks amazing. Definitely don't see this here in England. Actually going to be heading to the area in about a month or so. So I'll be gone for a few days then. Gonna go finally see my F-117 in real life, because I've never seen one in real life and I want to see it. I mean, best add-ons helicopter-wise? Anything from Tog's Hangar. I love their helicopters, from the Huey to the Little Bird and stuff. I know a lot of people love the Miltech Simulations Blackhawk. I just never can get that thing running very smooth. It needs optimization, for me personally. So, I mean, if you have a good system and everything like that, you'll be great. But, yeah, I mean, Tog's Hangar is a great option for helicopters. I think they're my favorite regarding the helicopter side of add-ons. We'll need to look at that, because I don't know if anything changed regarding what the Eurocopter is capable of in career mode. Because I'm kind of interested in seeing, but probably not since there isn't a variation of it, but it's still worth checking out. And Eat Fiber, once the PlayStation finally gets the marketplace up and running, at this point I'm not really sure why it's not live anyways, but that's a time or story for another time, or topic for another time. But anyways, once that gets live, you're gonna have a lot of great helicopter options going on to add to your catalog. And no, there's no difference between the Microsoft Store and Steam version. It's just depending on where you want to play the sim. You get the same functionality and everything. Hate the way they make the helicopter rotors look like they do when being filmed. Very unrealistic. Does it not look like this? I'm trying to think. I mean, what did the Huey look like when it flew over me? I don't remember. I was just too excited to film it. Because I thought this looks pretty good here. No? I mean, I don't know. I'm not really a helicopter expert, so... Oh, shoot. That was my bad. I did not mean to hit that. Sorry, helicopter. What is that button, anyway? What is this? I need to figure this... I don't know what this button is. What is this button combo? Rotor... Oh, shoot. No. Oh. Rotor trim reset. Oh! Let's go ahead and get rid of that. That's dumb. I love how I I don't mean to hit the button combos, but I managed to find one that is not one I want. Get that out of here. That was not the helicopter's fault. I can tell you that. That was just me pushing that button that I don't want anymore, so... I still can't believe GTA 4 only had the helicopter. I mean, I get it. It was a smaller world, so the plane would have been kind of pointless, but still... Unbelievable. No planes in GTA 4. At least we know we have them in GTA 6. We have been having the B-1 bombers flying over us a lot training lately in Devon, UK, and very... Oh, yeah. Those things are just noisemakers. Glad they fixed the PC-24 where the person was hanging out of the bottom. The PC-24 had that? I don't remember ever having that issue, to be honest with you. I mean, I know we had that a lot in the beginning when the sim first released on a lot of different planes. The Corvallis, somebody walking along inside the wing and all that type of crap, so... And regarding tomorrow's stream, I have no idea. It's possible, but I don't know. I just don't know. Oh, that's probably then. Yeah, that's probably why I don't know because I've I hardly play the medevac missions, and that makes sense because of the different layout inside. But yeah, I need to get it all set up again. I just didn't want to stream on the PC anymore, but I don't know. The Elgato capture card doesn't like it for some reason. I wonder if it's because I'm still going through the other port too, the one for the NVIDIA G-Ready whatever nonsense. Maybe that's why it freaks out. The stutters are in the stream. On my sim, it's perfectly smooth. Heli flying is so underrated in the sim. It is. I always love it, especially just flying low or going through mountains like this. It's always great. I've tried doing the shadow play stuff through NVIDIA, but I don't know. I hate streaming through OBS because no matter what I do with OBS's settings, it always has pixelation going on, and it's just obnoxious. I hate OBS with a passion, but this other streaming platform I use has better quality, but it always seems to run poorly for some reason. I don't know. I hate streaming. I hate it very much. Because one day it can be fine, the next day you boot it up, and all of a sudden all the settings are bad, and everything else is just a mess. Are you able to put this thing at full throttle? Hang on. I mean, I would assume this is full throttle. Torque's almost up there. We got a rotor RPM warning. I mean, I've never had any issues with helicopters going to full power anyways. Unless that wasn't full power, but I'm assuming it was because we skyrocketed in the sky. I'm not sure how realistic that was. I used to do VR, but it's a pain on PC, so not anymore. Had enough with. I mean, that's why I'm just not big on PC in general. I should have just streamed on the Xbox. maybe we'll still switch over to that anyways. No, I don't have the update done yet, so I'll keep that in mind for next time. Hey Harlock, any plan for a special look into any improvement on flights? There's There is no pro enhancement in the sim currently, so there is nothing to look at regarding that. Hopefully it's something that can be happening eventually. I'd love to see the sim support that type of functionality. But yeah, right now there is no pro enhancements, so there is no PSSR stuff. At the moment, I mean, with helicopters, what you want to do is once you get to the right power that you want on the collective, you kind of just trim out the helicopter from there, and then you're just making fine little changes every so often. That goes for the Chinook or anything like that. Plus, I have the 3 assists on, because I'm not dealing with all that the whole time. So I have the cyclic, the tail rotor, and the collective assists on. Which, of course, you still have to do stuff anyway. It's not like it just flies on its own, but it just makes it miles better, especially if you're just playing on a gamepad. And of course, it also all depends on what the weather conditions are as well, or if you're flying through mountainous terrain, you can get some updrafts going. Gusts can kind of throw you off as well. But yeah, once you get to the right power you want, because all I've been doing is I'm not even using the left stick. I'm just using R1, or the right bumper and the right stick, to control the trim of the helicopter. I'm not even using the left analog stick. Because, yeah, I mean, right now my torque is at, what, 40%? Because I never really go too much on the power. I mean, I feel like if you go too much, it's really pointless, honestly. Let me see what my collective's at here. 45, and then the throttle is at 100%. But I think that's always at 100% unless I change it from here anyways, because A and B should only be adjusting the collective. But yep. And then from there, the helicopter's going to be pretty much flying level. You'll have to make a couple changes here and there, of course, but that's about it. What is your opinion on the H225? I actually can't fly it. It's so sensitive and randomly decides to pull up when I'm not even on maximum throttle like cruise speed. I mean, we can dive into it really quick. May as well land. That was a good flight there. And I want to see something. Let me get rid of the other port. Maybe that's why it doesn't like the HDMI cable. Oh, okay. Because it just, that's why I don't like streaming on PC. It's always something else. Oh, it still goes to the display port. Why does it still go to the display port when I'm... Okay. Well, anyways, we'll see if that changes anything. Oh, no, there's no footage. That's good. Because it drives me nuts. Like, I don't know what it is with the PC side of things, but ridiculous. Why is there no signal? There is no display port. I'm on HDMI. Oh, goodness oh, no. Hang on. What did I do here? Wait, what? How did I... Oh, okay. Never mind. All right, let's try this. There it is. I want to... Oh, why is... Now my screen's at, like, 480... Oh, goodness gracious. Next time I do a sim update stream, I'm just going to do it on Xbox. Yeah. I'm going to freak the helicopter out here. Hopefully that makes it look better for you guys, because if it doesn't, then I don't know anymore. But let's go ahead and switch over to the H225. Because I'm hoping it ends up looking better, because then it's not fighting with the 120 hertz and then the HDMI cable at the same time and whatever else, so... Sorry for the delay. or the pause. Because from my experience, I mean, there's still some things to work on with the H225 for sure, but it's still much better than it was under High Performance Group, so... And NJ, yes, the PSSR2 stuff looks really cool. Like we were talking about, I'm really hoping that Asobo does utilize that type of functionality on the Pro. That would be awesome. I fully agree. Let me see if I missed it. And Madman's, I wish I knew regarding heavy and super heavy cargo, but that is still up in the air. I'm hoping it'll release with Sim Update 5, but it was supposed to release with Sim Update 3 half a year ago, and we're still waiting on it, so we'll see. I gotta start flying that thing. I'm getting familiar with the H125 at the moment. Nice. I need to see if they fix that stupid bobbing up and down. I hate that with the H125, where it's always doing... It's the subtle, like, up and down vibration. So I don't fly it too much. I need to check on that. Okay, wait. What's better? Because I thought the PSSR stuff needed to be activated per game. Is there some random thing that works with it even without official support? Because I don't think I can use it... Because you need like a 4K display, right? In order to use the PSSR stuff. By the way, does the stream look better? Or smoother at least? After I change that, or does it look exactly the same? Because it looks smoother, which I'm happy about. I mean, I'm sure it's not perfect, but it still looks better than it was before I changed that. But same thing like I was talking about before. I mean, once you reach a nice power, I mean 35% torque right now with what we're going, and I'm not doing anything else. I'm not changing the power up. We're staying at a pretty level altitude as well, which is great. Because here, let me just see something. Let me turn off the assists here and see... Oops, not auto rudder. See if we run into any other issues here. So we're assistless at the moment. Honestly, kind of feels the same with the assist and without it. Yes, the H225 does have a new dev. It hasn't been stated yet. I don't think it has. Let's see. No, it's just labeled under Microsoft. I think it's probably Tog's Hangar, if I have to guess. Could be wrong, though, but... it could be Blackbird as well, maybe. But yep, and then just changing the collective, you can see the nose drops there. Nothing out of the ordinary or making us nose dive into the ground. And then same with adding some, just a bit of a nose up pitch. Now I see the I don't know. All I know, I'm going to take a break from streaming on the PC. I'm just going to do Xbox and PlayStation. I'm so over the streaming on PC crap. It's so frustrating. It really is. But yeah, let's go ahead and land this thing. Not noticing anything too out of the ordinary with the assists on or off. We'll see how this landing goes, though. I'm sure it'll be horrendous. As a matter of fact, I'm going to switch to Xbox anyways. Crap, I need that other thing. Give me a moment, folks. I'm just done with it. Crap just drives me nuts. Alright, we'll land this thing, get my Xbox updated, and then we'll switch over to that. May as well see how it's doing there anyways. And then, whatever, I'm just, it's so frustrating, it really is. But NJ, oh my goodness, with a $10 super chat, are you kidding me? Thank you so much for that. My goodness, look at that pear, he's flying through the sky. Thank you so much. Oh man, that is awesome. Thank you very, very much. I'm glad you enjoy the content enough to utilize that. Oh yeah, I gotta get used to the... It's always funny not having the tail rotor assist. Always gotta get used to that. I don't think it's a fun experience unless you have like a full-on helicopter set up in your room without assists. I mean, it's just something to get used to, but I'd rather have the assists on. And then while we wait for that to update, I'll need to update the sim as well. Let's see if the H2, or the goodness gracious, the Eurocopter has any other missions that can be utilized with it. Because, yeah, with the PSSR, I mean, it's just, I looked for the settings after the update, but I didn't have it, so I think it needs the 4K screens, which I don't have, so I got good old 1080p. But yeah, it doesn't look like the Eurocopter's used for anything other than what it was originally released with. And Oscar, you're very welcome. I mean, it's just something to get used to. It really is. Just don't get frustrated if you're going into something new and it's just kind of a pain. But again, mess with the assists a little bit. See if that helps out and makes it a more enjoyable experience for you as well. Because I use that for the helicopters all the time. I mean, it's just... Oh, that's right. Search and rescue. I don't know what happened with the mission planner. They were making such a big deal about it, and then nothing really happened with it after all this time has been out. This is kind of sat there with the same stuff it came out with. But yep, no other options available. Oh, sweet. Hang on. Microsoft Flight Simulator needs an update. Perfect. I'm done streaming on the PC right now. Crap's ridiculous. Nothing flies smoother for him without touching anything than ever for me. So the other thing too is you don't want to over control the helicopter, because if you do that, it's just you're gonna run into a lot of issues. Everything I have regarding sensitivity and everything is default. I don't have that changed at all. Oh, that's done already? That was fast. Alright, perfect. I'm playing this on Windows. Nope, I'm sure not. I'm done with that. Has nothing to do with the sim, by the way. From my perspective, the sim is nice and smooth. I just don't know why the stream can't replicate that. I don't know why it's such a stupid... I don't know. Anyways, let's go over to Xbox. Oh, now I need to do everything with the controller, or the cable here. What in the world? Where is the... Oh. That's what's going on. I was like, what's happening? Where's the HDMI cable? Oh, right. Perfect. Oh, look, now it looks exactly the same like it does on the TV I'm looking at. Thank goodness. But yeah, I mean, that stuff like, I get it, all PC, you get the better graphics and everything like that, but it's just, I hate everything else about PC gaming. It's just, I dislike, and that's why I don't know, I'm still up in the air about the new Xbox. I don't like that it's a PC hybrid type thing. I don't want Windows on my console. I just don't. Oh shoot, I forgot about the Wasm update. That's alright, that only takes a couple seconds anyways. Because, I mean, I don't... Not everything needs to be a PC. Just like the handhelds. I don't need Windows on a handheld. But, anyways. BTTT, unfortunately, I still don't have any update for you regarding the marketplace or anything regarding the beta on PlayStation. You would assume the beta's close to starting on the PlayStation side. Well, it didn't actually end unexpectedly, but okay. The fact that the A10 has a working radar and not the F-18 is a letdown. I didn't even know either of them had a working radar. Nice. Dedicated missions for military aircraft is what we want. Probably not going to get it without, you know, working weaponry, which I don't think that'll ever really come to all the versions of the sim, unfortunately. To play on the SU5 beta, you just download the Xbox Insider Hub app on console. This one right here, the Xbox Insider Hub. And then from there, you can join up on the beta and be part of it. But here, let me show you more H225 here. We'll start out at the airport I was at. Because I just want to see what this looks like. Hopefully that's... okay. Why? I still think the sim is doing that. Because I never have issues with the controller other than when I'm in the sim here. Absolutely loving the airline passenger missions. Nice, Sash. Especially when you see that money rolling in from the credits. It's great. Alright. Welcome back to the Xbox Series X version. I should just stream from this from the beginning. Yeah, now it's replicating what I'm actually seeing. Don't know what it is with that PC. The Xbox version still doesn't have... So if you've ever used drone camera on PC or PlayStation with a controller, you know that when you push the triggers just a little bit, the camera's already moving, but you still have to fully press the triggers on Xbox to move the... I don't know why that is. Every other platform has it normal, but... What is that piece? Why does it look like it's not animated? I don't think that's supposed to be like that. What is that? Oh, I don't think it's the plane's fault. I think it's my fault. I think it's the lock, isn't it? Yeah, let me just grab that real quick. Yep. Alright. We're gonna forget, or not... Yeah, just forget that happened. It's fine. By the way, again, let me check the... Just, there we go. All the assists are off still. Perfect. And then we'll bring down the lovely collective a little bit. Kind of balance ourselves on out. And there we go. I saw somebody bring up autopilot. I know, I never use it. But I think it's these guys, right? The ones with off. Oh no, it's down here. Auto trim and whatnot. I mean, does it actually work now? Because I know it was always kind of hit or miss on if it wanted to work or not. Does the A330 work fine in career mode? Thinking of purchasing that aircraft next. I mean, I know a lot of people. Oh, I think in SU4 it's kind of hit or miss. On sometimes it's fine, other times it has some weird things going on. Jez, I mean, it's not really a specifically. Oh, don't tell him. Is this stupid like shadow crap happening again? Oh, this whole stream is just a complete mess. Or am I just seeing it randomly? But yeah, this isn't like a long flight or anything. The beta streams are never that. I don't know what this glow... Like, oh. I'm getting sick and tired of Elgato. I really am. Yeah, I see this pulse. Like, I don't know why it's so bright either. Like, what is this thing doing? Oh, man, I wish streaming wasn't so idiotic like it is. Like, what even is that? Why is that even a thing? Is it this stupid streaming platform? Goodness gracious. Just hang on. The stream's gonna be blank for a couple seconds. I'm gonna just switch to OBS and see what that does. If that'll probably look like crap, but whatever. I just don't get it. Don't get it at all. Oh crap, I don't even know if I can get to the stream key anymore. Hang on, just give me a second. Stream's gonna be blank for a second. Alright, so we're back again on OBS now. I'm sure there was a nice graphic quality drop because OBS can never look like it's supposed to, but the stupid shadow whatever nonsense is gone, so there's that. Now the audio's probably all a mess, because I don't know where that's supposed to be now on this. Let's see what this sounds like. I think that works. So anyways, just let me know what you guys think of the stream. Hopefully it looks better, because Meld Studio is just ridiculous too. Because it goes fine for a bit, and then all of a sudden it adds this random crap, and I don't get it. 2 nautical miles away and I still can't see your model. I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, if you zoom in enough, you'll see it. I don't really see what the point of seeing other multiplayer models at that distance is anyways. They'll be so small. I'd rather it just be nothing, instead of the sim having to draw more things. To me, it seems pointless. I don't do affiliate links, but this is just part of the Premium Deluxe edition of the sim. No, I don't do any of that stupid affiliate crap. It's just, I like to showcase cool third-party stuff when we do, and if you buy it, all that can go to the developer that worked on it. I'll never understand the whole affiliate link thing from anyone. Like, just go and support the developer who put all that time and effort into it, and that's that. But yeah, this is Premium Deluxe. This is just a regular helicopter part of Flight Sim. Looks good on my end? Well, good. Because I know we got rid of that stupid, like, oh, I'm deleting that stupid Meld Studio. I'm done with it. Had enough of that. But as long as it's looking good for you guys, I'm happy with that. That makes me happy. We'll land this thing, and then, move on with our testing. I mean, I'm not really trying to... I forget the cover too. I think I did. Weird. I mean, I'm not really... I don't really have... No wonder I don't use autopilot, because it seems to glitch out the helicopter. There we go. Do I have full control over it? There we go. Perfect. But yeah, I'm not trying to go fast with it. I was just trying to hover and deal with technical difficulties. I don't know why I'm not getting a speed indication. Oh, it's all good. I mean, I appreciate it, but I'm not worried about that. That's not why I do things to showcase third-party developers. Even if I get it for free, there is never an affiliate link or anything like that. I appreciate a developer giving me the chance to do it for free and showcase their airport or anything like that. But I'm only doing that for things that I feel like are actually going to be enjoyable aircraft. I'm not just doing every single thing that I mean, I don't get much for free anyways, because I don't get many emails from developers, but again, I'm not striving to be that. I just want to showcase cool things, let you guys see it, and most of the time I buy it myself, and yeah, give you my honest feedback, no matter if I do get it for free or not, and then you guys can go support the developer that made that awesome add-on, and help them out. Because, you know, you guys are showing up to the videos and streams and everything. That's all I need. That's why I don't do sponsors. I don't do affiliate links. I don't do any of that. It's just, I'm here to showcase the sim I very much enjoy. And that's it. Do I have the latest from Just Flight? The Grand Caravan? No, I'm not buying any of that. If it's already a plane that's already in the sim, I am already less interested in it. I know it's probably more realistic and all that type of stuff, but I don't need a duplicate of something I already have. Because for me personally, I'm not very picky with it. Plus, the Grand Caravan's already improved a lot in Sim Update 5 with the flight model, which we can probably switch to that anyways. We'll switch to that after we land. But again, if you enjoy it and everything, that's fantastic. I'm glad you are. It's just not for me personally. Nice. But yeah, overall, the H225 has seen a big upgrade. I mean, that already happened in Sim Update 4. Still some things to work on, of course, but it's a much better aircraft than it was under High Performance Group. I know they had a whole thing going on internally where somebody left and had the code. I don't know, some weird stuff happened with it, but regardless, I'm just excited to see it actually being an enjoyable helicopter to fly as opposed to what we had before. Did I pass it already? Probably. Wouldn't surprise me any. This whole stream's been a mess. Thanks for sticking through it, everybody. I appreciate it. But absolutely, Nate, that is correct. Because, I mean, if the stream looks good and runs good, I'm happy with that. And it actually looks really good. What in the world? Okay, that makes me happy. As a matter of fact, let me delete stupid Meld Studio. What a useless piece of garbage software that is. Done with it. Oh. The thing that makes me happy, though, outside of the streaming stuff regarding the sim, because, again, what you saw with the stuttering and stuff was not what I was seeing personally on PC, is it doesn't matter where you play the sim now, you're going to have a great experience with it. I'm still really much looking forward to seeing the beta Sim Update 5 performance and everything improvements that we're seeing on PC and Xbox over on PlayStation. Because PlayStation is already my favorite way to play the sim. I really like it. And to have these extra performance improvements that we're seeing on these two platforms, I can't wait to see it over there. Which, again, hopefully we're not too far away from. Oh. Is the elevation really that different between the add-on version and the regular? What in the world? Just walking in the sky. And I appreciate it, NJ. But yeah, if you don't know, the Grand Caravan has seen an overhaul of the flight model. So what you fly with currently in the public version is completely different to what we have now. It's so much nicer. It isn't completely chaotic on the ground and bouncing all over the place. It's much better. Which is just another reason, personally, I wouldn't spend $50 on a plane that's already in the sim. Especially since I'm not too picky about all the extended features. I know some people out there like that. Regarding, you know, the black squared Caravan that came out today. And I hope you enjoy it, you know? Because I know there's people that do want those extra systems incorporated with the aircraft and stuff like that. But for me, it's just... I want a fun plane to fly that's enjoyable. And that's kind of my criteria, personally. No, you're just at the basic airport. This is a third-party add-on, is what I was talking about. Which I assumed was the case. So the other thing, too, now, is because the cursor mode stuff is gone, I think the random lockup of the wheel, you know, like if you did something with the cursor and you wanted to go left or something, it shouldn't do that anymore, because now cursor mode isn't trying to overtake control of the aircraft. So that bug as well should be eliminated, because cursor mode's AI autopilot is also gone. Because so far in my testing, I've not seen that happen anymore, which is great to see. I appreciate it, pilot. I appreciate it. And that's see, I mean, I'm sure they'll get fixed, because obviously that was for 2020, right? The sound pack for the Piaggio. So hopefully you get that fixed. Kind of another reason why I'm always kind of, because I think the only thing I'll ever do upgrade-wise for sound packs is the default planes. So like the Cessna 172 with Echo 19 stuff and whatnot. But yeah, hopefully that gets worked out for you, Nate. That's my criteria for planes too. It's pretty subjective though. I love all the bells and whistles. For realism, that's what makes it fun for me. I mean, yeah, exactly. I mean, everybody's gonna have a different opinion on that for sure. People want all the extra features. I wouldn't even know, because, you know, some of them have all the fuel systems. I don't know what I'm looking at, so I don't really. It's not something I look for. As long as the plane model looks great, it flies fun, which the Grand Caravan now does. Because the Caravan's flight model sucked when it, since Sim Update 4. You know, which is, it was crap since release to Sim Update 4, and now Sim Update 5, it has a brand new model. And it's so much more enjoyable to fly this thing now. But yeah, I just want a nice looking plane both exterior and interior. Great performance. And that's that. If I get all three of those things, I consider it a win for me. Oh, I know, Nate. We did a stream over it. I got what you meant. But yeah, I know somebody was talking about shared cockpits. I know it's something that people have been wanting. We'll see if that can make it at some point this year. Well, there's 4 criteria for me, like I was talking about before. It's just if it needs to be fun to fly, enjoyable, somewhat kind of realistic, you know, not just weird. Good exterior and interior model, and I wanted to support career mode. That's why another thing with the black box or black square caravan, I don't want to spend $52 to just fly it around in free flight. You know, it's just, that's not what I want from the sim. So it's just kind of another reason why it doesn't interest me. At least with this caravan, I get the cargo missions, medevac missions, stuff like that. So I mean, career is a big thing for me. And as I said earlier this stream, I'm not going to spend so much money on a plane that A, already exists in the sim, and B, doesn't support career. Those are 2 big components. Especially now that I'm at the point where I've bought so many planes anyways. I'm very selective on what I get. Because when shared cockpit, I mean, they need to do another developer stream. Hopefully this weekend, during Flight Sim Weekend, or whatever the thing's called over in the Netherlands, we'll kind of get a developer stream, because we haven't had one since last year, in, I think, November. It'd be nice to kind of get some more info, because the last time they talked about shared cockpit is, it's going to start off with basic general aviation planes first, and then they'll work their way over to WASM things like the airliners and everything like that. But either way, any sort of feature like that would be cool, just to kind of see it implemented and go from that. Well, is Black Square's Grand Caravan just working on the existing Grand Caravan? Or is it their own model? Because if it's their own model, they haven't done anything with career mode. Plus, it's not in the marketplace, so I know it's definitely not in career mode right now. Because buying planes from third-party stores will never be career compatible. It has to be purchased from the in-sim marketplace. Which I think is an odd decision anyways. Oops. Came in too fast on that. Hold up. Let me I'm too busy talking. I'm gonna do a quick circle here and actually focus on the landing. Because somebody wasn't paying attention on that. Came in way too fast. And I get that, you know, people want the Beyond ATC stuff. I don't have any interest with it, just like I don't have any interest in any third-party software that needs to be running alongside of it. Mainly because I only play mostly on console anyways, so I'm not really missing out on that. But I get it, you know, everybody has different opinions on that stuff. I love career mode because I think just flying around in free flight's boring. At least to me it is, especially after doing it forever in 2020. So, I mean, the only time I do free flight, like I said, is in these streams and during beta tests. Other than that, I'm always in career mode. I love it. It's just nice spending hours on something and actually progressing as opposed to, well, did a 2-hour flight in the caravan in free flight. So there's that. You know, it's just, there's no sense of progressing on anything, so. But, again, that's just my personal opinion and what I like from, you know, from the sim itself. That's the great thing about the sim, is everybody can enjoy it in many different ways. Nice, but yeah, again, even when it hits the marketplace, it'll probably still not be purchased by me. Let's see Jez's landing here. Pay attention to our landing this time. I'm so over hearing about AI. I mean, it's just AI in everything. Washer and dryers have AI, refrigerators have AI. It's just like, why does everything need AI? It's just such a... It's such an annoying thing to hear about. It's just like the DLSS 5 stuff, which, why is it completely changing character models? I don't understand that whole, like, I don't know. It's all dumb. It really is. There's good components of it, you know, like being as a useful kind of helper tool and everything like that. Kind of learn about stuff, have a dialogue with, you know, it's just that part of it's cool. But everything else, there's just a ton of it that's just why. Just so dumb. Because I know there's the whole co-pilot thing on PC as well, where you can get help with games or whatever. I was just like, why even play the game then? Like, what's the point? I don't know. I miss my gyroscope. That was better though. We're getting better. Get back up in the air. Get one more landing in. Native Kodiak. I mean, it depends on how much it is. Again, I mean, it's just... Didn't I do a Kodiak already? Wasn't that the one that was going, like, feels like it was going super fast for some reason? Kodiak. $40. See, I mean, I don't know. I'm at a point right now where I'm not too keen on buying anything else for a bit. We'll see though. I mean, it just all depends. Kodiak, just a smaller version of a Grand Caravan. So I mean, it's just, it all depends. Why do I need an app to control my stereo? You know? I got 3 flight plans for today. Midland, Texas to La Paz, Mexico. Then from La Paz to LAX. Then LAX to San Francisco. Ooh, very nice. We'll hopefully have a blast with those flights. Because I need to look. I thought I bought the Kodiak from, maybe it was something else. I don't remember anymore. Oh, and flying the PMDG 737-800. Nice. Still very much enjoying their 600. Because, I mean, yeah, that's kind of what killed, like, I'm very burnt out on the marketplace after that $50 purchase of that DC. Like, it really killed, like, it just... I want the in-sim marketplace to be filled with actual products that are worth buying. I don't want it to be filled with just random crap just to fill it with random crap. Because that really disappointed me that was even allowed. I mean, it's just... If these developers are blatantly lying in their description and pricing things at those price points, and they get approved for it, it really just disappointed me. Because I was... I mean, okay, M Scenery's been on this stupid marketplace for a while too, which they shouldn't be there either. But... at least M Scenery isn't asking for $54 for something of that quality. Like, it's just... I don't know. And see, that's the problem is... it makes players less likely to buy something because they get burnt out from absolute garbage. And then all the good developers who actually put out great stuff get less sales because then there's less people wanting... You know, it's just... they need much better quality control of what they add to the in-sim marketplace. Because if they truly want to have the marketplace be the pinnacle of purchasing anything, then they need to make sure they do better QA on what actually gets allowed into the marketplace. Because we know there's been crap on there for a while, but that was a whole new level of garbage. Why does it feel twitchy again? What happened? Why does it feel like it... I am on the beta version, right? Because why did it feel like before again? Did they revert something, or am I just not on the beta build? I'm pretty sure I'm on the beta build. Yeah, I don't know why that felt completely different. It felt like it was back to what it was before. Because last time we did the Grand Caravan, it was so much... it wasn't doing that bobbing back and forth, but now we're somehow back to it, I guess? I don't know. Who knows anymore? I don't know. Who knows? fly the A350. Do another big Airliner test on the Xbox. Oh yeah, speaking of, hang on, I already forgot I was gonna look at that. Let's see. Because I'm pretty sure that's the plane we flew and I didn't really like it. Don't know why the right stick isn't moving this stuff here. But it might have been a completely different plane. I think it looked similar to it. Blah, 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 blah. There's all the 2020 crap that I don't fly anymore. Oh, you know what? I don't think I actually bought... I think we rented it. Was it this one? I don't even remember anymore. Let me look. Because I really don't even know. Let me look back at that stream here, because I'm pretty sure it was his plane. There it is. Oh no, it was their air van, the GA8 air van from the same studio. So this is the one that's going to get updated then? Okay, because it looks exactly like that plane we flew, so I guess that was a smaller version compared to this one. So yeah, I mean, we'll see. Don't know just yet. Because right now I'm kind of burnt out on the marketplace for a little. I mean, yeah, that's a whole other thing, too, is the whole only star system reviews is pointless. Which, speaking of which, what is that stupid plane ranked at now? Because I noticed 2 reviews came in that gave it a perfect 5 score, so I'm assuming the one person that was complaining to me that, oh, how could you say it's one developer working on it? Okay. Well, the one developer should focus on one plane then, shouldn't he? Helicopters, hang on. Oh, I can't look at it it's not even on the Xbox version, so whatever. Anyways, we'll do a touch and go with this, and then we'll probably wrap up the stream. Well, I'll definitely keep it in mind, Nate. And hello, Cabine. Welcome to the stream. I don't think I finished what I was talking about, but yeah, the marketplace needs to have written reviews. The star system's useless. It always has been, and it continues to be it. 2020 had 1 star review, then they added a set of 3 extra ones, but still, that doesn't make a difference. The star system's useless. Let people who buy stuff on the marketplace write written reviews, because then we can see if it's just somebody saying some random crap and giving out a crap review because of it, and it's something to ignore, or, you know, if it's some valid stuff, like, oh, okay, maybe I won't get it because of these performance issues, I'll look back at it later, stuff like that. Because the star system, dumb. Oh, and that too, Taco, I mean, if a developer is caught with M-Scenery is done multiple times with plenty of evidence of that happening, of faking their reviews, that should just be an immediate ban from the M-Sim market. I mean, why is this allowed? I don't get it. And the other thing I'm sick of, too, is going to the forums, and anytime anybody brings up why M-Scenery is still on there, and they're like, well, not everybody wants a high-fidelity plane. What does this have to do with anything? For $5 more, you can get planes like Flight FX's Citation 10 and everything else like that. Coronado's great planes that are just $5 more. What does this have to do with anything? M-Scenery is mostly at $15, and they're faking their reviews and everything like that. It's just, I don't know. I don't get it. I really don't. Has nothing to do with, oh, having a cheap alternative option. What does that have to do with anything? There's plenty of great options of planes that are actually worth a few extra bucks on the marketplace. Some of these people make it seem like, oh, every plane's $80. There's nothing below that. It's just like, well, I don't know why people defend that stuff. I really don't. Because you're not on the beta then, Michael. This is the beta build, which if you do end up wanting to join that, you just download the Xbox Insider Hub app. And then from there, you'll have in the available section this. And if you do end up wanting to join it, awesome. Just know your career and all that stuff is a separate profile in the beta. So everything you do in the beta will not transfer over to your main profile, and everything you're in your main profile won't transfer over to the beta. So just keep that in mind. But you'll just hit join, and then once it says manage, you'll be able to restart the sim. It'll get you the beta version of the sim, and you can mess around with it if you want to. But the overall public release of that probably won't be until end of April into... It might not even be till the end of May. Who knows? But it'll be a little bit from now. Probably a good another month and a half or so. I thought the audio was fine with it. People, I mean, I don't. That's another thing that I'm not picky about. I know people are going to be picky about audio, but that sounds cool with the growl and everything like that. What do I know? "100% agree on the review." Yeah, I mean, it's just because, one, it helps out the consumers, but I feel like it's more useful for developers as well. I mean, what does a developer get from some random person saying, oh, I'm mad about something that's probably their own fault? So they leave a 1-star review, and then that's it. It's like, what is the developer supposed to get out of it? Like, it's just, it's useless for both parties, I think. Performance-wise, this is the best the sim has ever been on all platforms regarding Sim Update 5's beta. I was never running the A350 from any build smooth on an Xbox. Until now. It's excellent. I mean, once Sim Update 5 releases, I mean, you're not going to have a bad experience no matter where you fly. I mean, to have a third-party Airliner add-on like this actually function to an actual enjoyable level, which I never thought was going to happen. Because if you look back when I first did this stream over the A350, I despised buying. Like, this was my purchase where I was like, I wish I didn't buy this thing. And now it's finally to a point where it's like, wow, I can finally enjoy the aircraft I bought. You know, it's just, I'm happy it's gotten to that point. I mean, the Xbox handles it so nicely now. Draw distances are so much further, even in an airliner, even when you're flying over a city. Because the last time, when this beta first started, we took this over LA, and it was amazing. I'm so happy that the sim is finally at a stable point for all platforms. Which again is why I'm looking forward to the PlayStation finally getting into the beta as well. I can't wait to test things out and see the improvements there, because I already love the performance that the PlayStation's getting out of it, and it's only going to get better from that. Have to go. Thanks again. I may be able to fly with you on PlayStation soon. Well, that's awesome, NJ. Thank you again for the awesome super chat. Very much appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by, and enjoy the rest of your day. And we look forward to having you fly with us as well. And I am too, ECP. I mean, I do hope Asobo utilizes that tech. It would be odd not to. Or regarding community flight, I mean, there might be one tomorrow. I really don't know. We will see. We will see. Turn back around to the airport there. I do know I'm done streaming on the PC for a bit. I've had enough fun with that. No, I see the shadow. So it's the Elgato doing that then with the shadow. I know. Whatever. I'm done with the stream today. I'm so done with. I don't know what's with my streaming stuff all of a sudden, but it all of a sudden wants to just explode, I guess. I don't know what in the world that is. Yeah. Feels lonely. It's both PC and Xbox players, so. Twice the amount of chance of running into players. Speed here. Sorry, plane. I couldn't tell what because all I hear is the boom supersonic. I'm trying to hear what my plane's doing, but we're over speeding here. I feel like this camera would be better if it was backed up just a little bit more here. I don't even get to see the gears, I just see the nose gear. It's disappointing. Oh, you're good. It's all good. Ambiance to the flight. Nice. Well, alright everybody, I think I'm done for today. I haven't had enough of these streaming softwares just causing issues, and Elgato apparently wants to add shadows to the stream for some reason. I don't know why that's happening. I don't get it, but anyways, thanks for stopping by regardless. Hopefully you still enjoyed flying around in a few of the aircraft that have seen some improvements. But, yeah, I've had enough streaming for today. So thanks for watching, and I will talk to you